Hi. I know this goes a little above and beyond what you asked for, but I just wanted to share with you some slides about my summer this past year. This process is a little therapeutic for me, actually. So it was full of pain as well as gain. Featured in these two pictures are two places that I got to visit. The one on the left is Little Compton. My uncle rented a house for my family to socially distance in, and the one on the right is Nantucket. So I also got to travel there. Um, it's going to be hard for me to say, but um, at the end of the spring, I lost my beloved mom and best friend to brain cancer. She wasn't in a lot of pain. COVID didn't reach us, and she maintained a very positive attitude up until she passed, until she crossed over to the other side. And then about a month later, her mother, who almost made it to her 100th birthday, also passed away in her sleep. I was the one who had to tell my grandmother about my mother's death, and I think she must have died of a broken heart. But this summer, I got to enroll in a 6-week memoir writing class in which I got to write about both my grandmother and my mother, and here's a short excerpt from it. My beloved mother and grandmother happened to share the rapture of learning about life through literature with me. Even before I could read, they exposed me to the deeper meanings behind rhythms and imagery of words and sentences. On that gold and glittering time of day around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, when the piano room became flooded with rainbows caused by the sun's refraction through the lamp's crystal pendants, we would read passages out loud to each other, words that enlivened them, like buds on the tree of life, or like flowers of darkness. Elizabeth Gilbert says, "It's an honor to be in grief. It's an honor to feel that much, to have loved that much." And then in terms of my gains, this is actually me doing a handstand in Nantucket. I was meant to host a retreat in Italy, and I had 20 participants all signed up. And then we were going to go to Greece afterwards to visit my other family. But unfortunately, those had to be canceled. So instead, this wonderful man came into my life. I think he might have been sent by my mom, actually. And we got to travel to see his family on Nantucket. And then he came to Little Compton to be with my family. So here's a quote from Virginia Woolf: "Beauty, the world seemed to say, and as if to prove it scientifically, wherever he looked at the houses, at the railings, at the antelope stretching over the palings, beauty sprang instantly." So I never thought that I would believe in signs per se or spiritual enlightenment, but I did feel that both my mother and my grandmother were with me in both places. I ended up seeing a double rainbow, a baby fawn, a bunny, and two shooting stars. Miracles that occurred in nature that I haven't seen in years and years. So it did feel like they were there with me. And this is just a little excerpt that I wrote in my journal, my gratitude journal. What fun it was to be in Nantucket and Little Compton with my partner, with him in those settings. It was always beauty, life, and passion. So much light. In many moments, I could feel that light within my lungs. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you all had a wonderful summer too.